Good morning, dear students. I am Miss Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of the subject Entrepreneurship Development, yes, we will be continuing the part Factors Stimulating Entrepreneurship. In the last lecture, we have gone through internal factors which stimulate entrepreneurship. In today's lecture, we will be going through external factors or environment related factors which stimulate entrepreneurship. So just we will have a overlook at internal factors which stimulate entrepreneurship, and then we will go through external factors which stimulate entrepreneurship. Okay, see, entrepreneurship is a process through which, yes, the entrepreneur does or conducts various activities into his enterprise so that he can ensure that enterprise to be as profit oriented enterprise. Okay, so all those activities which are conducted by entrepreneurs into their enterprise, okay, they are grouped under a single terminology called as entrepreneurship. Okay, now whenever we consider the different factors which stimulate entrepreneurship, okay, what stimulate means? Okay, many of the time we are unclear or we are not cleared with the term itself. Okay, so we are not able to write down or we are not able to write answer to such type of questions. Okay, what is stimulate? Stimulate means strengthen. Okay, all those things which make it strong. Okay, so there are certain factors which make entrepreneurship strong or which motivates us to be a entrepreneur. Okay, so whenever we consider the factors which stimulate entrepreneurship, it can be grouped into two parts. Is it? First part is internal factor. Internal factors are also known as individual factors. Okay, and second part is external factors. External factors means they are also termed to be as environment related factors. Okay, now whenever we consider internal factors or the individual factors, okay, as the title itself suggests, internal means those factors they are within the entrepreneur. Okay, means an individual who today is not an entrepreneur, but in future that person can become an entrepreneur. Okay, so in such type of individuals, what are the different factors which are included which motivates him to be a entrepreneur, to be an entrepreneur? All those factors they are included in the individual factors or internal factors. Yes, are you clear with this? With internal factors, yes, internal factors means what? Okay, those factors they are present within the entrepreneur. Okay, getting it? So whenever we consider internal factors, okay, in the last lecture we have gone through some of the factors which were included in internal or individual factors. First one was ambition. Okay, means if the individual, if that individual is ambitious, if he dreams about something, then surely he can dream to be an entrepreneur. And like other ordinary people, if they have the common dreams, okay, then they can't become an entrepreneur. If they have extraordinary dream, if they think that they should establish a business or enterprise through which they can have social service or they can shoulder the social obligations or social responsibility. Okay, if they have such type of dream or if they are ambitious in nature, surely that can be motivating him to be entrepreneur. Okay, then self reliance means if that person suppose that he should not depend on anyone. Okay, he should not depend on anyone to earn income. Okay, such type of individuals they are self motivated. Okay, and this self reliance, okay, this sense of being independent, okay, it self motivates him to be self-reliant. Okay, then the success of other entrepreneurs means if someone from his location, if someone from his vicinity, is it, or neighborhood, if someone from his neighborhood or surrounding or vicinity, if that person becomes an entrepreneur, okay, if that person travels from nobody to somebody, is it, if there is a drastic story of that person which made him successful. Is it? If such type of stories, or if such type of things, if such type of things or such type of conversion of nobody to somebody happens before this person, in front of this person, surely he will also be motivated. If that person can do, yes, surely I can do. This will be the sense through which he can move towards entrepreneurship. Okay, then it is professional experience. Professional experience, yes, they feel confident to overcome the difficulties. Is it? See, if that person was working somewhere, if an individual was working with some company, okay, the company's environment also many of the time can motivate that person to set up his own enterprise. Okay, if that person possesses certain professional experience, is it? If he was the intrapreneur, okay, he was one of the person who was key person of that company. Okay, as gradually as he gets experience, he gets experience related to many of the facts related to company. Okay, through this also he can be motivated, or it can strengthen entrepreneurship. Okay, then the supportive factors. Okay, supportive factors means, see, whenever we think about entrepreneur, yes, entrepreneur is a person who initiates the business or enterprise, right? Okay, for initiating the enterprise, what he does, he collects all the factors of production, right? Okay, what are the factors of production? Yes, land, labor, capital. Is it? And enterprise or entrepreneur himself, is it? But okay, this person, this entrepreneur, what he does, he collects all the other rest three factors, right? That is land, labor, capital. Okay, now whenever we consider land, land here means that, okay, land into your business or into your enterprise itself means that the property of your enterprise, right? Or the location of your enterprise. Okay, while selecting the location of your enterprise, yes, if you want to establish your business at the central place of the city or your town, okay, if you want to establish your business at a central place of the town or the city, yes, you need to pay more rent, right? Okay, so right from the selection of the location till you pay the rent, it should be affordable to you, right? You should be having adequate funds so that you can at least pay the rent, right? Okay, or if you want to purchase that land, if you want to purchase that location, is it, or that plot, or is it, then yes, you need adequate capital, right? Okay, then the laborers, right? Laborers, whenever we think about laborers, yes, after working with you for 1 month, is it, what they expect from you? They expect salary, right? Is it? Whenever we consider employees, they expect salary. Or whenever we consider laborers, they expect wages from you, right? Okay, see, there is a classification made into this. Okay, you can classify the employees into two parts, is it, or the workers into two parts. First part is blue collar workers, and the second part is white collar workers, is it? Blue collar workers, what are the blue collar workers, or who are these people? Yes, those people who work in the factory on the machineries, right? Those people who work in the factories, or who work actually on the machineries. Okay, such type of workers, they are grouped under a category known as blue collar workers. Okay, and the other part is white collar worker. Okay, white collar worker or white collar employees are all those employees who are office bearers. Okay, who are office bearers means what? Those people, those employees or those workers who work in the offices, is it? All these people, they are grouped under a category known as white collar workers. So whenever we consider blue collar workers, or those workers who work in the factory, okay, after a duration, say after 15 days, after 1 month, what they expect from you? They expect wages from you, right? Okay, and whenever we consider office bearers, after completion of 1 month duration, they do expect salary from you, right? Okay, free of cost they will not work for you, is it? Based on your salary, or based on your remuneration itself, is it, their livelihood is dependent. right? Okay, so they expect reward from you. Now you should be having adequate funds, is it? You can't tell them that okay, after production activity is completed, I will be giving you, if there is a profit, then I will be giving you the salary, or I will be giving you your amount of reward. You can't do that, is it? So you need adequate funds, right? Then what about capital? Yes, to establish your business, right from the inception of the business till you run the production activity successfully, till you dispatch or distribute your goods, what is inevitable, that is capital, is it? You are in need of funds. Okay, what is the definition of capital? What we know about capital? Capital means any funds which we invest into the business so that we can ensure running of that business, right? Okay, so whenever we consider the capital, okay, why it is inevitable? Yes, right from the purchase of raw material till you complete your production activity and you distribute your goods, okay, all that what you need is funds. Okay, and those funds, they are itself the capital, right? Okay, now whenever we consider these factors of production or these funds whichever you need to run your business, okay, now yes, here support system, you should be having a support system. Support system means your family, friends, okay, and some of the financial institutes, okay, if they readily provide you with the finance, if they okay contribute you towards the finance, then yes, surely you can run your business, or else you are supposed to close the business, or you can't even initiate the business also, right? Okay, without funds you can't initiate the business. Okay, then there are certain compelling factors. Okay, compelling factors means yes, due to some of the related factors you are forced to become an entrepreneur. For example, responsibility of your family, is it? Responsibility of your family, or if there is job dissatisfaction. Okay, previously you were working with some of the companies and due to some reasons you were not satisfied with the job, is it? Maybe the salary or maybe the remuneration which they were offering to you. Okay, due to some reasons, due to such type of reasons, okay, what happened? Okay, you had to leave the job. Okay, so due to such reasons you might be forced to become an entrepreneur, is it? Okay, so these are some of the internal factors which motivates you or strengthens entrepreneurship. Then there are certain external factors. Okay, there are certain external factors. What are the external factors? See, economic factors, social factors, technological factors, okay, political factors, and international factors. Okay, let's see what are these factors. First, economic factors. Okay, economic factors. Now economic factors include, what does it include? Okay, favorable economic condition, ample natural and physical resource availability, okay, rising income of people. Okay, this encourages person to start new enterprise and make money by providing goods and services for fulfilling the increased demand of people. Okay, see, if you want to incept a business you need resources, that is the yes, resources or factors of production, and you are in need of raw materials. Now if in the country where you are establishing your business, okay, if that country is abundant or rich into natural resources, whichever you need to incept the business, whichever you need to initiate the business, surely it will be favorable from your side, right? Okay, if there are abundant natural resources and few of the natural resources they are going waste without utilization, then what you can do is, okay, it can be one of the motivating factor, is it? One of the motivating factor which okay contribute towards, is it, okay, motivation to the entrepreneur. Okay, then yes, if the natural and physical resources they are available in large quantities, then surely you can, okay, you can be encouraged towards establishing a business. So okay, whenever we consider the economic factors, okay, if the economy is growing economy, is it? If the economy is developing economy, okay, economy means here the country in which you want to establish the business or in which you are living. Okay, if the country in which you are living, it is developing, it is having a constant growth, it is rich in natural resources, surely it will be quite motivating you towards establishment of your own business and running it successfully. Okay, then social factors. Entrepreneurship is influenced by the customs, traditions, and values of a society. Okay, we can also term these social factors as socio-cultural factors. Okay, these factors include the family backgrounds, the norms of behavior which are sanctioned by the society, and the values of the immediate social circle. Okay, whenever we consider this factor, whenever we consider social factors, see, every time our entrepreneurship is influenced by the customs, traditions, and values of the society. Okay, means the product in which you want to initiate your business, whether it is favoring the society or whether it is against the society. Okay, means if you are producing a product which is totally banned by the society, or which is not supported by the society, okay, or something which is illegal or which can harm the community health. Okay, if you are producing a product which can harm, be injurious for the health of the community, yes, surely the society or the community will never support you. Okay, so if okay, you are offering a product which will be supporting the cultural and community norms, surely that also will be motivating you towards establishment of the enterprise. Okay, so many of the time the entrepreneurship is, or all the time the entrepreneurship is influenced by such type of social factors. Okay, then it is technological factors. Technological factors means technological advancement and cheap availability of technology induce a person to introduce new products, okay, improve the quality of existing products and start high-tech enterprises. Okay, so whenever we consider technological factors means how frequently you are availed with technology. Is it whether the location in which you want to establish your enterprise, okay, in that location, whether the technology whichever you need to run the business successfully, is it available or not. Okay, if you are in need of certain technologies, certain machineries, or certain new technical know-how, okay, whether easily it is available to you or not. Okay, if it is not easily available to you, yes, okay, the conversion period or the production activity, it will be held prolonged. Okay, it will be continued for a long period of time, right? Okay, so whenever we consider technological factors, is it the country in which you will be establishing the enterprise, okay, whether the technology advancement and is it technological modifications, they are held into that country. Okay, this is the first thing. Second, whether the technology whichever you need to run your business successfully, it is made available to you in cheaper rates. Okay, cheaper rates means not free of cost actually. Cheaper rates here means that, okay, within your budget. Is it because at the initial stage your budget might be limited. Okay, you might be having limited funds or limited capital. Is it by utilizing those funds itself you will be purchasing technology, right? Okay, so uh, whether that technology is made available to you in cheaper rates, is it, that is important. Okay, so if you want to improve the present product, or if you want to um, even produce a product which is qualitative in nature, you need to have technology. Is it, and that technology whether it is available into your country and whether it is available in cheaper rates to you. Is it that these two things usually influence or strengthen the entrepreneurship. Okay, then it is political factors. Yes, political factors. Is it, okay, which is one of the important factor into environment. Is it, see, whether the political environment, Is it the political environment, it is supportive to you or not? Is it whether is it see political stability, attitude and policy of the government towards business, stable policy, maintenance of law and order, and such political factors stimulates entrepreneurship, attract domestic and foreign entrepreneurs in various fields. Is it so the political factors, is it whether they are supportive to you or not? Is it this is one thing, and the second thing itself is if right right from the project proposal till you establish the business, okay, how frequently you get the permissions, right? How frequently you get the permissions, or the official work, is it the official work which you need to fulfill so that you can initiate the business successfully, that official work, is it whether it is delayed or it is completed in time, is it whether some of the permissions whichever you need they are given to you in time, in proper time, or they are delayed. Okay, these all factors they do have influence on your enterprise. Okay, if your file goes on pending, if the official permissions whichever you need it goes on pending, yes, after a point of time what will happen? Yes, it will be diminishing, is it so called your aim will go on diminishing, right? Okay, your concentration will go on decreasing, is it so if there is political stability, if the attitude and policy of government towards the business it is positive or it is favorable, then surely it will be motivating you, right? Then it is the international factors. Okay, international factors, yes, entrepreneurship is influenced by the international environment. International environment here means, okay, how is the policy related to export and import? Okay, if a particular person wants to import technology or want to import raw materials from other country, or if that person, is it wants to export his goods to other countries, okay, what are the international trade policies, right? Whether the international trade policies they are favoring this person, is it if the international trade policies they are motivating this person or not, that is quite important. Okay, that is quite important. Okay, if the international environment it is not supportive to you, then surely your plan will go fail, is it? Okay, in the same sense what you do, is it yes, if you want to establish an enterprise, yes, if the international environment is favorable to you, then only you switch over to enterprise, is it towards initiating the enterprise, or else what will happen? Yes, you will be demotivated. So these are all the external factors or environment related factors which strengthens entrepreneurship. See, both the internal factors as well as external factors, is it if they are in favorable, if they are in favor of that entrepreneur, surely he establishes a business, or else what he does, he quits that dream. Okay, he quits that dream. So whenever we consider the first part, internal factors or the individual factors, they are quite controllable, or they are within the hands of that person. Okay, if that person wishes to have an enterprise, okay, he should be having control on himself. Okay, he should be having self control. Okay, and the second part, that is external factors, yes, as they are external factors, as they are environment related factors, they are quite uncontrollable. Okay, if the technological factors, if the political environment, if the social factors, if economic factors, they do support entrepreneur, then only he runs the enterprise successfully, or else what he does, there will be closure of his enterprise. Okay, so these were all the factors which strengthen entrepreneurship, strengthen or stimulate entrepreneurship. Okay, with this we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.